Thank you. Wow. Ndio hiyo. Buffalo Soldier, ndio hiyo. Asante. Thank you. Thank you. We hear you. Our leader, Brother Raila Odinga, Sister Martha, members of Parliament, both houses, the National Assembly and the Senate, majority leaders, the speakers, governors, excellencies, the governors. Indeed, as we say, our protocol is observed. We meet today as Tony Adi against a backdrop of a national crisis. I once read a book whose title was A Man for All Seasons. And the Attorney General of the Republic at that time of the UK, Sir Thomas More, famously said that when it comes to matters of the law, he was a forester. And I want to say the stage at which we have reached, that of collectively putting the interests of this country together. I belong to that group, and I think I'm a forester. So it was really unfortunate that as a negotiator, as a peace promoter, I was hit so brutally by the Kenyan police. And the only crime was we decided to exercise our freedoms under Article 37 of our Constitution 2010, for which we fought. To get Constitution 2010, remember, this country was in conflict in 2007, 2008. We don't need to go into conflict again. And the roles of the police and the institutions of governance are established are very well documented. So if people don't cross the line, Kenyans will live peaceably with each other. But now it appears to us the time to remind us is now of the fact that it is wrong to capture state institutions, capture of the judiciary. Even even Parliament itself, as you know, has been under capture. This is why we are saying we use this opportunity to reinstate and stamp firmly authority on multi-party democracy. That you don't go poaching members who don't belong to you and pretend that you are acting democratically. So that is a very important matter in the terms of reference that were read by Brother Raila Odinga. And I firmly associate myself with those wonderful remarks. We thought we could then call you at that level so that all this information gets properly cascaded to the lowest levels of our leadership. So nobody will leave Stony Adi saying, what are those Azimio leaders talking about? Now we just want to infect you with the spirit of positive revolution and go out there. And if you have been feeling a little bit disadvantaged that you have not been out there eating tear gas, the next round, if it comes to that, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. Because then you understand. That's why we actually called you. You'll have understood. We will leave Stony Adi today, hopefully, with our team of negotiators. But along the lines that my friend Raila and our sister Mother have elaborated, we are not just being difficult, we're just being realistic. We don't want to be seen to be holding hostage the process where we have come to. And it took a lot of reflection, introspection, commitment by our leader to get to this place, to get to this stage. So we want you then, as our leaders at your respective levels, to please stand and be counted. For those of you who are Christians, and I think our brothers and sisters in Muslim world, we also take this time to wish you happy Easter. I know to the Catholics today is a critical moment, as our sister prayed, that Jesus Christ will arise, and as he arises, he should arise. We pray that he arises with all of us in our place, and our Muslim brothers as well. Therefore, Christian soldiers, remember the words of the hymn, stand up for Jesus. Ye soldiers of the cross. And hold on that banner. It must never suffer loss. This Azimio banner should not suffer loss. So what you are saying, and I conclude quickly to allow my brother Eugene to say something, and of course Kioni and Paranya, because it's important we speak to the media. The brutality we show against the media, free media, cannot really go uncondemned. An attempt was made to say, oh, we believe in the freedom of the media. 25 of them were hurt, and some are still in hospital. We thank our friend Raila for going to visit with those who survived these bullets and terrible tear gas canisters. And remember the women in Pipeline and in Madari, in Kawangware, who were actually pouring water. And in those areas, to get a 20-liter jerrycan of water is a very serious sacrifice. And they poured it so that at least the tear gas will not kill us. We need to give them a clap. I used to be critical of us in the political world trying to make gospel songs part of our struggle, but I now believe it completely. Because then those who composed these things that time were dealing with the situation at the time. So when they say stand up and be counted, I think it is appropriate. Therefore, if you come to negotiate, you want to tell the other side, please do so with a clean spirit. Don't come with the hidden machetes. Put everything on the table. I'm quite sure the team we are going to put out today will not take into account Wiper, ODM, DAP. We just want to get our best negotiators. And let's actually give them all the support. Let's not make it subject to, I'm left out, I should have been there. Well, yeah, and of course the only condition is please refer to the leadership. When you get out there, as Mother said the other day in another forum, and we see your body language is changing, we will recall you. Unapologetically. Because we want nothing but the best for this nation. And the truth which Raila referred to, the truth being Jesus Christ about this time, will set all of us free as a nation. Therefore, the server being open, if one is clear that they won, in fact, all the more reason to say, let this thing be done. But before we open the server close, don't gerrymander it with it. Don't. Because the footprints are firmly established and we will know. So these truths are important. And the nation then must move on from here. I am sorry, I've spoken for longer than I wanted. But I want to thank our governors for finding the time. You guys are good. You are important to this movement. And my senior brother Jim also is there with us. And we want to ask even those who were not quite sure. I gather Governor Wavinya is on the way coming. Let all of them come and we move together. Let's move together. Yeah? Kwa hivyo mimi yangu ni hayo tu. But when somebody was praying that we are fewer, I think it was our brother from Changamwe. This is a very strong jeshi. Hebu angalia hii. Anybody who is not here is on the wrong side. For sure. So tutoke hapa na hiyo roho tu ya ushindi. Ushindi mtupu, and farm our democracy. Thank you so much.